Kauai ka Hawaii ka moana ni ka halelo I kuke Kauai ke ka pue olo no abi o bilani wahine e wahine na lono na ba au ani I ka lani e lani malahia babahia I ke kapu ka ili e ko hulai pehu ai kanu e ai.
Yeah, we're here at Costco again, going to stock up for the 8th trip into the Waialae. Tim's got the list for the Waialae. Oh boy, this is all the stuff we're getting for Costco. All for the trip up to the Waialae for 15 people. We got to get all this stuff and get it packed and get it ready for the trip. This is Katie's cabin, Katie and Jim's place right here. This is where we moved all of our stuff to. I'll just do a quick walk through here. Since I don't have this on film. Kitchen area. Storage area. Back bunk area. Dining area, fireplace, and our living quarters where we are in the master bedroom. Back down the lanai and coming around through here. They've got a really nice lanai. Early in the morning. Get the truck packed to head up to the LZ for another adventure. Good morning. It is July 2nd, 2019. We're going on our Waialae trip. This will be the 8th trip where we fly in back into the Waialae. We're going to be teaming up with Katie Castle in the Koke Resource Conservation Program, along with Trout Unlimited, and we're going to be doing some invasive plant removal. We're going to do a population study of the Waialae stream and see how much trout are in there and how they're doing, and that's kind of what we're going to be doing for the next week. So come along with us for another 45 minutes. You'll enjoy this adventure. You'll see some interesting places and meet some interesting people. So let's button up, let's head up to the LZ, and we're out of here.
Katie's driving in with the van. We got the rest of the crew coming in with the loads, and in about an hour we'll have the helicopter come in once we build the slings.
That's a heavy cooler. What's that one? 34. See, all this baggage has to be labeled because the sling loads can hold only 600 pounds. So when we load a sling load, we keep the weight of each of these packages, and we get to 600 pounds, that's the cutoff. That's it. So the weight is critical. New faces, new crew. Ready? How much? 34. 34? All right. For some reason, they like this LZ. I guess they just live here. This is one here. This is 40 pounds here. We got one of 18 here. All this has to get in the lift bags. And this is all going to be flown into the Waialae by the chopper. So this is our big job right now, is to weigh up these containers, 600 pounds per lift bag. And we'll probably be going in maybe 3 or 4 lift bags into the Waialae. So right now, this is the job we're in. And it's a job to do. We have to do it because the chopper can only hold so much pounds in the lift bags. So, welcome to my world. It's always an important part. 600 pounds per lift bag. That's the rule. Here's a light one.
Short and stubby.
Cubby.
That'd be mine.
Oatmeal.
Yeah,
well.
And the sling. I mean, or I could
Well, we got the
carry it.
weight.
I mean, it
Everybody
doesn't-
taking the weight on this?
Yeah.
Matt? Okay, we got.
All right, slings are built. And we're waiting on the helicopter coming in about 20 minutes. But we have 4 slings, 2 at about 550 pounds, and then these 2 will equal a total of 600. The helicopter can take 600 pounds at a time, so we're going to take 3 loads of slings in.
Airborne coming in. Here's our ride right here.
Something happening here, but what it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there, telling me I got to beware. I think it's time we stop, children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. There's battle lines being drawn. Nobody's right if everybody's wrong. Young people speaking their minds are getting so much resistance from behind. It's time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. What a field day for the heat. 1,000 people in the street, singing songs and they're carrying signs, mostly say hooray for our side. Think it's time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Paranoia strikes deep into your life, it will creep. It starts when you're always afraid. Step out of line, the man come and take you away. You better stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going. You better stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going. You better stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going. You better stop. Hey, what's that sound?
Neat, huh? What'd you think of that?
Awesome.
Cool,
I
huh?
thought it was so short.
Tim and I are camped pretty much like we were last year down here by the river, but yesterday it rained pitchforks and hammer handles, so things are a little bit on the, shall we say, disheveled side. But where things are drying out, we had a good day. This is our little homes here on the Waialae. Some of you have asked what the Waialae Cabin looks like. Well, this will just give you a quick idea. Bunk beds, not much to see in here, but this is where some of the folks sleep. This is actually the saw that was used to build this cabin. 2-man saw. Probably got to be 100 years old. A couple more bunks inside the Waialae Cabin where some of the people sleep. Canned goods on the shelf, and that's about it. This is the dining area, looking from the cabin out.
I'm back in the saddle again, out where a friend is a friend, where the longhorn cattle feed on the lowly Jimson wheat. Back in the saddle again, riding the range once more, toting my old 44, where you sleep out every night and the only law is right. Back in the saddle again, whoopee-tie-I-O, rocking to and fro. Back in the saddle again, whoopee-tie-I, yeah, I go my way. Back in the saddle.
I swear to God, every time I go to Walmart,
Oh boy, dinner.
no matter watch out with those dogs.
These are some of the fresh plums that were just picked from some of the plum trees, which are all around the cabin. They're delicious, and this is plum season.
And
this is the chef Boyardee, Tim, doing the cooking.
the chef.
The chef, oh, very good, very good. We having the pizza?
Having the pizza.
Oh, very good. We having the pizza.
Having the pizza.
Oh, I love the pizza.
You can get a little.
See the river or stream. That's the Waialae right there. Okay, Tim is down in Mamaki Valley. He's fishing those holes down there. As much as I would like to get down there, this year I'm not going to make it. Back's not holding up too good, so I'm going to have to wait until after I get that surgery in September. And next year is going to be my year to get down in Mamaki Valley and fish those pools. But at least Tim's down there getting a good record of it. And once he gets back, he'll have it all on video, and we'll find out what's down there this year. So everything's looking good. I'm up here on the ridge enjoying watching the birds, and he'll be back in about an hour, and I'll use the footage that he's got on the GoPro to add to this video.
Thursday morning, July 4th, 2019, and we're downstream from the Waialae Cabin. We've dropped down the mountain into our what we call the swimming hole, which goes over, as you can see, into a waterfall right there. I'll be fishing that later on today downstream. But the stream, beautiful area coming down through the valley here with the rocks. Then you have the grass valley here that there's only one way in, and that's that steep cliff right there, which I worked my way down. I will try to document as I go down the stream how many trout I catch. At this pool here, which once again is the first waterfall off of the bathing pool, I caught 3 small ones. Nothing very big, but they are in here, and I caught them off of a spinner with a woolly booger fly that I tied. Trout Unlimited, we do not, we catch and release, so we do not want to stress them too much. But as I bring this in here, once you're down off the elevation, which takes almost 45 minutes to get down, not more than 100 yards, but it's just boulder after boulder, you come in, and this is really the first pool that you find that opens up a lot of trout out of here. And then you can see it goes down, and there's another even bigger pool right below here. So this is the third big hole down from the bathing pool and steep decline. And this is one of the bigger ones in this stretch downstream.
Waialae Cabin, early in the morning, everybody's getting ready to either go hunting or fishing or go and pull plants. This is another Australian tree fern. These are invasive to the Hawaiian forest, and these are the ones that we eradicate. We get rid of them, we chop them down. And that's one Australian tree fern that won't be growing anymore.
This is what we call trail number 3 as we cut 4 trails back to Iiwi Grove. Last year in July, we cleaned this completely out and made this trail through this lantana. Once again, it's completely engulfed in lantana, so it'll take me about a half an hour to chop through to get to the other side where the lantana ends. As you can see, this lantana is all over the stream, and I'm going to focus in on the lantana. And now I need to start chopping through this jungle. As you just saw a few minutes ago, I showed you where this was all completely enclosed with lantana again. After 1 year of being here, I've now taken about 20 minutes and I've cut another nice trail through this lantana, which is very sharp. It cuts you pretty bad, but I got through a lot of blackberry, a lot of lantana. Once I get through that stretch, then you can see it gets into crackanut, and crackanut keeps the sun out so the lantana does not grow. So from here I'll take the trail over and try to improve it to the next stream crossing. It's July 6th, 2019, and we've made our way up to Evie Grove. Once again, it's been a year since we've been back in here. This is one of the most gorgeous spots along this stream. It's an amphitheater type structure with walls around 3 sides, stream with a waterfall coming into it from up above. Interesting thing is, last year we were back here working the invasive plants, mainly buddleia, and it is pretty much non-existent now in this valley, where last year it was all over the place. So some really good news there. And as you can see, as we work our way down the stream, just a gorgeous riverbed that goes gently down the slope. But once again, this is Evie Valley, named after many years ago by John Earl, who found the Evie bird, very rare native bird in this area. I don't see any Evie right now. They're becoming less and less. This is coming out of the Evie Valley, looking upstream. Gentle slope, no pulls up until it makes a bend by the landslide. But as you come in, and you can see entering the Evie Grove right here as the stream comes in, this is a wonderful trout pool right here. I pulled my biggest one I ever caught out of Waialae in this pool right in here. Lots of oxygen. It has changed somewhat since the flooding this winter. It's a little bit bigger, so we'll see if we can catch a trout out of that as the stream flows back into Evie Grove.
Look what I found right here. This is a shed from a nice buck black-tailed deer here in Kauai. First shed I've ever found.
We're down at Dean's Glory Hole. Beautiful waterfall coming down. This usually holds some really nice sized trout. All right, I'm at Dean's Hole. I've got a really nice trout on. A little bit, but nice trout. Let me bring him in for you to take a look at. Very nice trout. Jim's getting on his horse about 5:30 a.m. They're gonna be heading up out of the mountain. Got all the other riders.
Don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys.
Yeah.
Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Make them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys.
Sad as it is, we are now leaving the Waialae. We got to pack up all our gear. Just like when we got in here, we had to bring it in by sling load with a helicopter, and we got to sling load it out. So before the chopper gets here, that's the job we have to do. Package this stuff up, no more than 600 pounds, and that's the process we're going through right now. This is the Kauai Resource Conservation Program crew up here at the Waialae for July 2019. They've been doing a lot of invasive plant eradication And I think they did a pretty good job. This is the whole group, and say hello. Katie, you got over 30,000 guava?
Over 50,000.
Over 50,000 guava eradicated. Outstanding. In 4 days, 5 days that you were up here. That's incredible.
5 full work days.
5 full work days. Okay, great. That's good data. Okay, boys and girls, this is Waialae 8. It is the 8th of July, 2019. Tim and I are up here. We're finishing up the expedition for Trout Unlimited. And we've had 5 days up at the Waialae working with Katie Castle and the Kauai Resource Conservation Program. Stream is about low conditions compared to what we found last year. But Tim, our president of Trout Unlimited, was able to get down some areas which I was not able to fish. How was the population down there?
Downstream was really good. Caught 12, 15, 16 inches in a number of different pools, and upstream as well. This year the fish were bigger, but they weren't hitting as well. The water temperature was much warmer, and stream is down.
I took the temperature. It was 60 one day, 61 another day. I didn't find the fish population as well as populated as it was last year, but the fish are here. They're healthy, the trout look good. Tim caught some really big ones. I got a few 10, 12 inch, but I'm happy to report that the trout are still in the Waialae. Next year we'll come back again for another population study, and we'll hope to get back and see what the population is compared to each year we have up here. That's about it. We're going to sign off. We got to get the sling loads out. We got to get the people back to the LZ, back to Kauai, and Tim, how was our trip? Overall, pretty good.
Great. Yep, a little wetter this time, but overall, pretty good.
Excellent. So until next time, Trout Unlimited, Chapter 403 at the Waialae, signing out.